Number five. Five is a very interesting number. You know, all numbers are interesting, but five, especially from the perspective of spirituality, is a very interesting number. Why? Five is the number of senses that you have. Five represents the Pancha Mahabhut, which are the five elements. Okay? Five has to deal with the Yamas and Niyamas, which are a part of yogic practice, you know, that you have to adhere to rules. Five is connected with the planet Mercury or Buddha. Five represents movement. Okay? In fact, there are also five oceans in the world. And oceans, water, is the element that is associated with spirituality. So from the perspective of spirituality, five is a very, very powerful number. But like water, you know, its element is of an ever-changing nature. Like the planet Mercury, which is associated with it, five has a very change-oriented nature associated with it. So if you're seeing a lot of number fives, you know, like 555, you know, in the morning, or let's say 55 or 5555, you know, then this could be a sign from the universe to look at your fifth house, first of all, in your chart. What's happening there? Is there a planet that's there? Is there a Mahadasha or Antardasha or an important transit which is taking place in the fifth house? Because fifth house corresponds to number five as well. And five is actually connected with your self-expression. It's interaction with the world, but it's also expression. You cannot interact with the world without your senses, right? You interact with the world through that, and through that, you express yourself. Children are a way of expression. Five is connected with children as well. Okay, the fifth house. Five is also connected with physical movement. So you will see a lot of individuals who have number five prominent, that these could quite often be very curious individuals who love to have fun, individuals who sort of love to play. Okay, that is something that you will see about them. They could be, let's say, scientists, but they love playing squash in the free time. They have like a complete passion for it. Number five individuals, you will quite often see that they still continue to live in quite the same ways that, you know, we lived in school, where we had a lot of activities, but we also had to study, and then, you know, ensure that we get good grades. But there was constant interactions, exploration. That's what five is like. If you have number five prominent as your life path number or as your destiny number, and you're not incorporating these attributes in your life, these practices in your life, for sure life is not going to work out for you. Because as five, you're meant to have fun. And if you're seeing a lot of fives, then that is also a call from the universe for you to have a little bit of fun, to move. It can definitely mean that there is great movement coming along in your life. That can be it. You might be moving careers, you might be moving places, or you might just be moving, you know, to go on a trip. Okay, but five is essentially the number that is associated with compassion as well. You know, it's also love. Everything that flows out from a sense of wonder with respect to the world, that is connected with five. It's a very expressive, a very curious energy. So if you have been seeing a lot of number fives, then this is a call for you to pick up a hobby that you've been wanting to pick up for a while, or spend more time with your children if that's what you've been wanting to for a while. To publish that, to start writing that book. Publishing is more number nine and the ninth house, right? To start writing that book that, let's say, you wanted to, or maybe there's a field of study that you wanted to start off, maybe some classes, some certifications. If you're seeing a lot of five, it is an invitation to connect deeper with this expressive energy that may have become latent in your life, that you may have pushed to the background, you know, this explorative energy that wants to learn new things, which wants to grow. Okay, and so if you have five prominent, then and you're seeing five, then this is more so. Then your life is coming into alignment. Okay, but at a general level, 5 is associated with interacting with life and just having fun while learning. That's what it is. So I hope this video was useful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel so that you can stay abreast of all the wonderful content that I post here. Push the bell icon so that you can be notified every single time I post. If you want a personal session with me, then you can do so by checking out the link given here below. It's going to take you to my website. You'll have to fill up a form. Once I receive your inquiry, or somebody from my team will get back to you, and we'll set you up with 60 minutes of a well-structured session. Thank you. Hari Om.